Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve and this would be the brand new Goosky S2 MAX direct drive 3D heli. And you can see here it does come in a ready to fly kit. So you have the heli, the remote, and a pile of accessories plus the battery charger inside. And everything, including this hard case, comes in this large box back there. Now for many of you that are very familiar with my YouTube channel, you do know that I reviewed the S1 version of this long ago. If you look at your screen, that is the thumbnail for the video on YouTube of the S1. Not only that, I also reviewed the S2 version of this. This is the S2 MAX, so the version previous to this was the S2, and if you look at your screen, the thumbnail you see is my review of the S2 version of this. But now Goosky has made the S2 MAX. The MAX stands for let's take all the components and take them to the max. So as you can imagine, the direct drive brushless motor has been increased. You have 20% more power out of that motor. Underneath this canopy, they've updated the flight controller and the ESC, so now you get an even more smoother flight and more responsive 3D flying mode if you wish to do that. Even the tiny brushless motor at the back has been upgraded, as well as the tail rotor. It's a new design, as well as the blades. They are a new design as well. Oh, and I should have mentioned as well, the BEC inside has been upgraded from 5 volts to 7 volts. And finally, they upgraded the landing skids, and they now offer this in 3 fantastic colors. So what I'm going to show you now is the outdoor coffee flight. I call it the coffee flight. You'll see why. I flew it after drinking too much coffee, so it wasn't very good. Then Jedi Steve flew it in manual mode, and he did much better than me. Then after that, I'll show you the unboxing, then come back to me and I'll give you some more final thoughts. All right, we're at the outdoor portion where I'm going to take the S2 MAX for a flight. I'm going to give it a shot, and then over here, my head cam should pick it up. Here we have Jedi Steve, who's going to take it for a flight in 3D. I'm going to try it in like some sort of beginner mode. I don't even think there is a beginner mode on here, but we're going to find out. Hopefully I don't crash it because I want Jedi Steve to fly it, but here we go, really quick. So first things first, let's just yank it out of the case, and then we just have to put a battery in it. So pull off the forward section. It comes off pretty simple. There we go. Throw that down, take off the blade guard at the back. You can see I'm in a bit of a hurry here because I've had 2 cups of coffee and my body won't let me slow down. In the case, we have our battery. It just slides in the forward section. Now, before you plug the battery in, make sure you turn on your radio. So I'm going to turn this way so the sun picks up the radio. Press these 2 buttons, it turns on. You can see I've labeled my switches here. I'll show you a close-up. Over here we have angle mode. I call it angle, but I'm not sure if it is. And all the way down is manual. And over here we have the head speeds. Head speeds is going to make the blade spin faster and faster and faster to do 3D, which I'm not going to do. Over on this side we have our rates, low rates for beginners, all the way up to high rates, and I'll leave that on low. And over here we have the hold switch, all the way up is hold, and all the way down is release, and the blades will spin. Next thing we do is we take our XT30 cable that comes out of the battery, and we're going to plug it into the heli, and the heli is going to come to life. And hopefully it doesn't spin and chop up my head. So now you just put it down. It might want to do a little dance. Most helis do. There we go. Dance, baby, for me, dance. All right, so we are set to go. All we do now is take this little canopy and we plop that on.
Yeah, Steve, just FYI, I think you don't need to take the canopy off. I think it all comes in from the front if you...
Are you serious? You mean I just took this? I took this canopy off and I didn't have to?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
But
crap.
you showed that the canopy can come off.
It comes off right here. I could take the battery in and out right there. All right. So
you need a third coffee, Steve.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. You're going to see that when I go to fly this, that I have no idea what I'm doing for sure. All right, we're going to try to fly this. Okay, let's see if I can even fly this. I don't know if I have the skills. I'm going to try it though. So I'm going to put an angle mode, head speed all the way down, rate slow, take the hold off, and here we go. It's either going to go flying into Jedi Steve or me. That's pretty fast head speed, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm taking it up slow.
Nice and easy. Look at that.
I got it. Oh, it's collective pitch. It's collective pitch. That means if I drop that left joystick a little bit, she goes down. All right. I'm a newbie beginner. This is not really a heli for my skills. So Jedi Steve, yes. I'm going to land it and you take over.
All right.
All right, let's put it over the landing pad. and kill the. Kill it. I think I need a fourth coffee.
It can be hovered by a beginner.
Yeah, a beginner could hover it. There we go. So my hat cam's still on. Jedi Steve, come on over here.
Yep.
We're just going to do the switcherooniums.
All right.
All right, so I've labeled everything on here,
All
and you can see it well. So here, let me just give me
to
that
figure
camera.
All right.
There we go. We have that.
All right.
So
you're on low rate angle. Okay, we'll start with that.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
So for the viewers at home, I have placed an Insta360 Go camera on the side of the heli before Jedi Steve takes off. That's just so I get some footage, because Jedi Steve has a habit of flying much too fast and I can't film anything.
Yes. All set?
All set.
There you go.
Let me zoom into this baby. You got her on manual mode?
I got her on angles to get the feel of it a bit.
Oh, okay. Too easy then. There we go. He's up. Let me know when you switch her over to manual.
All right. You ready for a manual?
I am ready for a manual.
All right, let's go.
All right. Whoa, there he goes.
So definitely there is a bit of assistance, because as soon as you go manual, she just wants to do whatever she wants to do. So from that point on, whatever happens is the pilot.
All right, so this is you, the pilot, flying right now.
That's me.
Which means I am going to put my neck and back out of place trying to follow you, because I have no idea which direction you're going. Everybody who watches these videos and thinks it's so simple for a cameraman to follow a heli is insane. You cannot.
Yeah, but you're an experienced cameraman, Steve. I got faith.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like controlling a wild horse.
Wild horse. So how do you like this wild horse?
Well, I got the original version of the S2, and I really, that's
So
one of my favorite copter. This is an upgraded version, and yeah, I can tell there's a little more punch to it for sure. I haven't looked at the specs, but I'm assuming they increased the power of the motor.
Yeah, everything's been upgraded. The flight controller, all sorts of things tweaked.
Yeah.
So it's more designed for even more 3D flying, for those who want to do 3D flying.
Yeah, like mine didn't really have a stability mode like yours does here now, so which is a plus for, like we're saying, for a beginner.
Yeah.
But once you put it in manual, she's all yours, meaning you have to fly it.
Okay, what are you going to do now, Steve?
Just go fast.
Go fast? Oh, this should be fun. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. I sound like Jerry Lewis there. There he goes. Oh, I can almost catch him. He's up there. It's hard to tell your speed because I'm following you in the sky. If you're lower to the ground, I could follow your speed, because then the trees are in the back and it shows how fast you're going.
Yeah, I'm fighting a crosswind right now, so it makes it a little harder. But
are you brave enough to try to flip this thing?
I can do a loop with it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Give her a shot.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom out so I catch it. It made a lot of noise.
Yeah, when you're on the end of the loop, it really works hard. So yeah, it'll be noisy. All right, you want to try again?
Do one more, and then that's it. Whoa! I'm waiting for the drop. It drops. All right, Steve, bring her back and land her, and tell me what you think.
All right, let's turn around. We'll try to bring it close to the pad.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
Still getting used to it a little bit here, so.
Kenny landed in the crosswind. In the wind, look at him
fighting
go.
a tailwind. Oh, a little spin at the end there, but it's okay. We're down in one piece.
All right, Jedi Steve, you've flown it. What do you think?
First of all, the color I really like. I mean, it's not going to be to everybody's taste. Pink is not everybody's color, but for flying, I find it's a great color. So.
It does come in 3 colors.
Construction, they really improved the quality. I mean, I really like my first version one, but I'm looking at the carbon fiber on this one. It's very, very nice. I'm assuming the motor is a little stronger too, because it feels like it's stronger. I mean, if you go from the first version to this one, you'll notice the difference in power for sure.
What was your thoughts on it flying in this wind? Because we do have a bit of a wind out here today.
Yeah, I was fighting a tailwind, which is not great when you're flying a copter. You're trying to fly into the wind, if at all possible. But yeah, no, it's no issues. She can cut through that wind with no problem. but it is a nervous helicopter. It's you definitely, if you're a beginner, you want to start on the angle mode that you showed earlier.
Yeah, and probably not have 3 coffees before you fly it like I did.
That too. So yeah, but yeah, I really love the, I would need more flight time, of course, to give you a full review, but I really enjoy the way it flew. And it's not a bad thing to have the new opening here. I really like the closing mouth that the first one had. I thought it was cool, but this is definitely a little more convenient, a little easier to use. So it leaves me a little wondering if I like the old one better than this one, but obviously they went for an open system, which is much easier, I guess, so it's not a bad thing. That's about it, Steve. I love it.
Here we have the box the S2 Max arrives in. Inside the box you'll find the hard case, and inside that hard case you'll find the S2 Max and accessories. The S2 Max arrives fully assembled, fully configured, and ready to fly out of the box. The included 3-cell LiPo battery will give you approximately 10 minutes of flight time. And to charge that battery, a battery charger is included, as well as a set of instructions for the battery charger. You also receive a bag containing some spare parts. In addition, the Bluetooth module is included so that you can program the flight controller direct from your phone app. You also receive a sheet of Goosky stickers and an owner's manual. You'll find the T8 radio in its own box. Just press both buttons to power it on. It is powered by an 18650 battery, and that battery is included. Just make sure you remove the plastic off the battery. You'll note that none of the switches are labeled, which is why I labeled them in this review video. Total weight of the Heli with the included battery is 363 grams. Alright, so you're back to me. What are my final thoughts on this baby? Well, the positives are it comes in a ready to fly kit, or you can get it in a bind and fly kit. If you get it ready to fly, you get everything I showed you in this video. If you get it bind and fly, this goes away, as well as the battery and all the other accessories. They go away because it assumes you're in the RC hobby, you have your own radio and you want to bind to it. If you have your own radio, like a 4-in-1 radio, you can bind to this. It's a Futaba receiver inside. But if you want to use your own receiver, you can use ELRS, S-Bus, and even DSMX, I believe. And of course, another positive is this new version gives you more power than you'll ever need. For somebody like me, this is not the type of heli I fly. I don't have the skills. This is more for Jedi Steve and pilots that are like 10 times better than Jedi Steve, who are 3D pilots that could do the tick-tock and make this thing go all over the place. Jedi Steve is not one of those pilots, and I'm certainly not one of those pilots. And if you're wondering if I have any negatives about this, well, honestly, if I was a 3D pilot, I would probably crash it every now and then. It is designed to come apart quite easy and go back together quite easy with less screws. So in other words, the parts, everything's replaceable. But the only negative I would have is they do not give you spare blades in the kit, and they do not give you a spare tail prop in the kit. So those are the first things that would probably break. Everything else, I don't think it would break because there's a lot of CNC metal on that head. Like, everything is super solid. And anything that's not CNC metal is made out of super strong, flexible, plastic. So everything's designed to give or pop off so that you don't break things. Even the servos on here, really good servos, digital servos, so strong. It's designed for 3D flight, so it's the best of the best of the best. All right, so what I'm going to do now is place my discount code below this video. Go check in the video description, as well as links to where you can find this. You can pick any of the 3 colors. You can get it in bind to fly or ready to fly, as I showed here. And it's not super expensive for what you get. If you find the price of this expensive, that's because you're not in the RC 3D helicopter business. All right, so if you have questions on this heli, post your questions below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in a future video with many more cool product reviews. Until then, I say bye. This is the outdoor portion where we're going to take the S2 Max for a flight. So you see I have the little quad here. That's not a quad.
That's not a quad, that's a copter.